Welcome Diecast fans, I'm Tom Spanners Watson.
And I'm Frank Gary Gibbs.
And welcome to another round of the Canyon Outlaws.
Just like the other weeks, we're going to battle the Wannabes head to head until we get down to one final winner of those guys, and then we're going to move on to the Outlaws racing.
There's so much action crammed into tonight, we need to get into it right now. So let's head up to the top of the canyon and see who's racing. First in the gate, we've got the Cure driven by Stomping Tom up against Bad Apple driven by Sweet Tea. Sweet Tea out of the gate like an absolute rocket, getting a big lead over Stomping Tom. He tries to pull it back through KM corner, but he can't do it. Sweet Tea with a beautiful run down to the finish line. Stomping Tom throws his toys out of the cot before the finish.
That was one of the nicest runs I think I've seen Sweet Tea make in Bad Apple. Nice job.
Next up, it's Hugs the Cat driving Big Booty versus Dexter and Bruiser. These two should be pretty even, but looks like Big Booty's getting a big lead here. Huge big run into Kahuna corner. Oh, and Hugs the Cat blows it. Bruiser comes in and gives her a smack in the side.
I can't believe Big Booty blew that one. Look at this, she had such a huge big lead. Bruiser was barely even in the picture and she was into Kahuna corner, but she just rolled it on the exit to Kahuna corner, and that's just disappointing, but Bruiser moves on. That's the outlaw way.
Well, that's right. Doesn't matter how fast you are, you can't win a race if you're not wheels down.
Well, I guess luckily the Outlaws don't have to worry about messing up their paint jobs at least.
So Bruiser, driven by Dexter, moves through to the next round. Next up, it's Griffin Cross and Broken Wings versus Huggy Butt driving Death Cab. Griffin Cross has been a bit patchy, but oh, look at that, he gets a huge big drift in KM corner. Nice run down, Death Cab catches up, they both spin around, they're crawling towards the finish line, but Griffin crosses the finish line, takes the win for Broken Wings.
And it looks like Huggy Butt's either stopped for a coffee or stopped to pick up a fare at the cafe. But look at this epic drift from Griffin Cross. That is a brilliant move, and he got a heck of a boost of speed. Nice driving.
We go to the final race in this first round. It's Wally Champ and Old Dirty versus Cody Wilson and Parabellum. The pins drop, they get underway. Cody Wilson jumps out with a good lead here, holds the lead through KM corner, but here comes Wally Champ, jumps past him, but he rolls it into Kahuna corner. That is absolute tragedy for Wally Champ there.
Crikey, Wally Champ gave it the beans there. Look at that leap. Beautiful jump into the lead. But unfortunately, he couldn't get it together and he just ploughed into the wall at Kahuna corner, and that was his race done and dusted.
Oh, props to Wally Champ for trying. That was a very gutsy manoeuvre there. Unfortunately, he just slammed into the wall way too hard and flipped his car straight over. Cody Wilson moves through to the next round.
If Sweet Tea keeps running like she did in her first race, Bruiser's got no chance here.
Well, we're about to find out. They get underway. Sweet Tea's going to come out of KM corner with the lead. Nice and clean so far, nicely over the jump. Oh, she gets a bit sideways. Here comes Bruiser, gives her a smack in the nose. She spins. Oh, and I thought Bruiser was going to sneak by there.
Yeah, I definitely think Sweet Tea was taking a little bit too easy there. She almost blew it, but she held on and goes through to the final round.
So it's Cody Wilson versus Griffin Cross. Cody Wilson won the toss, takes the inside lane. Griffin Cross out nice and quick here, but they're side by side as they hit the jump. Griffin Cross goes slightly wide. He manages to hold on to the lead. He runs down to the finish. Oh, Cody Wilson with the big charge right at the end, and I'm not sure who took that one out.
That was absolute madness. Look how even they were going over the jump. Griffin Cross drifts wide, manages to keep it together, stays ahead of Cody Wilson. Unbelievable that he managed to do that. But then he goes down to the finish line, tries to spin around with a J-turn, blows it, and I'm pretty sure Cody Wilson got through there.
Let's have another look at chase cams, a bit slower here. Cody Wilson muscling his way through and he takes the win. Griffin Cross snatches defeat from the jaws of victory yet again.
Yeah, I really think we need to rename it from Broken Wings to Broken Dreams. That's just heartbreaking.
So final race of the Wannabes, we got Cody Wilson up against Sweet Tea. Sweet Tea been running pretty good so far, but Cody Wilson with a big burst of speed there, gets the hammer down. Oh, and Sweet Tea goes over. Cody Wilson pulls over to make sure she's okay, knowing that he's already won the race.
To be fair, I don't think Sweet Tea really had a chance. Cody Wilson was absolutely smoking her there, but she got up on that sidewall, that flipped her up on her side, and look at that drift from Cody Wilson. That was very tasty, but nice of him to check and make sure that she's actually okay before just driving off.
So next week, Cody goes on to challenge the Charm, and the winner of that race goes on to take on the number 10 spot on the list. All right, time for a quick break. We'll be right back after these ads.
So what I want you all to do is to make sure you go out and show all your friends the Chaos Canyon videos and make sure that they like them. Okay, Karen? Like them, please. It's not enough to say you like them, you have to press the button. And for God's sake, make sure you're subscribed. And don't forget about the channel memberships. Hit the join button, it's down by the subscribe button. And don't forget to buy your merch.
Welcome back, race fans. It's time for the Outlaws to let loose.
We've had a couple of the drivers recently on an absolute blinder running up the list. Are they going to be able to continue that this week, or is their luck run out?
Do you mean luck run out?
Yeah, shut up, that's what I said.
Alright, so Cat Pirate had a good run on the Helix track. Is he going to be able to bring that energy to the Canyon track?
As long as no one's left little packets of ham around the track, I'm sure it'll be good.
So Cat Pirate out pretty quick, but there goes Dick Turpin, jumps around through KM corner quick. Oh, over goes Cat Pirate, and Dick Turpin will roll down for the win.
Oh, congratulations, Dick. Well done, mate. And you move up the list finally out of that number 10 spot to the number 9.
And that timing's pretty good because we've got somebody who'll be challenging for the number 10 spot next week. So Dick Turpin and Standard Deliver goes up against Glitch and Grinder. Grinder out of the gate super quick here, leaving Dick behind. Standard Deliver pushes hard into Kahuna corner, smacks into Glitch, gives him a boost to the finish line. Grinder takes the win.
Glitch with a nice clean run there. Grinder looking good so far. He holds on to that number 8 spot and now goes up against Benford for the number 7 spot.
So as always, it was a coin toss to decide the lane. Grinder 1 takes the inside lane and Benford in the outside.
Mate, is it just me, or are Benford's front wheels looking more bug-eyed than normal?
Well, possibly, mate. Grinder seems to be leaving him behind. Grinder cruising down for an easy win. Oh, but here comes Benford. Pushes right to the end there.
Crikey, he was giving it the beans right at the end. He just came out of nowhere. Grinder left him behind at the start line, but man, he caught up quick right at the end.
So Grinder now moving up the list to number 7, taking on Marcus Firegon in Impalinator for the number 6 spot.
Grinder seems pretty hungry, mate. I think he might do it.
Well, he's off quick again here, but Marcus Firegon will even up as they get up to the jump. Oh, Marcus Firegon goes over. Glitch with a celebratory spin there, and he'll run down for a clean win anyway, but he's already won with Marcus Firegon going over.
Was he pushed or did he roll by himself? Oh no, that was complete self-error there. He just went sideways as he went over the jump, landed badly, and that just flipped him over. Bad luck, Marcus Firegon, but Glitch happy to take a win any way he can get it.
So the Rabbit takes another win, moves up the list again. So he's up to number 6 now, takes on Xanthropy and Click. Now Xanthropy had a huge run last week from 9th up to 5th. Is she still on form?
Well, Glitch is definitely on form, so it could be a close one.
Xanthropy not taking any chances, getting out of the gate quick here. Big lead through KM corner, looking good, clean over the jump. Oh, Glitch rolls it, but Xanthropy with a super clean run takes the win easily anyway.
Disappointing to see Grinder as the roadkill in this one, but he was miles behind and then looked like he was thinking about taking a shortcut across the infield, backed out at the last minute instead of committing to it, and then that just flipped him over.
So Xanthropy takes the win and holds her number 5 spot. She'll now be taking on Mike Mays and Scud for the number 4 spot.
These two have battled many times before, and there's quite often been some sparks between the two of them, but they're definitely evenly matched.
The pins drop and they get away Xanthropy in the outside lane, getting a good lead through KM corner. Mike right on her tail there. Xanthropy another beautiful clean run, clean through the zigzag, and Mike backs it over the line and into the cop car.
I really wish he hadn't done that. The last thing we need is the cops coming down on us again.
Well, it's okay. I think they were in Buster's getting some donuts, so they didn't see it. But Xanthropy moves up to the number 4 spot, now takes on the other top contender, Caven.
Bobby all cleaned up in the Helix race, and he's been chipping away at the list. Let's see if he can hold her out.
These two super even. Oh, there's a huge big accident. Bobby Orr goes over and gets back on his wheels, runs down and does an executive park over the finish line. What the heck?
Good grief, these two put on a heck of a show. Look how even they are coming out of KM corner, and then Bobby Orr cutting Xanthropy off. She tried to steer wide, but that just threw her straight into the sidewall. And what was Bobby Orr doing? It looks like it's part Lily the dog, part Sidewinder. I think we need a new name for that move. That was incredible.
Yeah, he goes up on his side, slides along for a Sidewinder, does a partial Lily the dog, but adds in a 180 to it, and then runs down to the finish. And how about this executive parking maneuver?
Wow, Bobby Orr, I think he must still be on a high from last week, beating out everybody on the Helix. But he holds on to his number 3 spot, and now he's going up against Mr. Dark and Thrasher.
Bobby Orr won the toss, takes the inside lane with Caven, Thrasher in the outside. Mr. Dark in a very fast car. He's got the fastest time on the canyon so far, and he's leaving Bobby Orr behind. Oh, but he goes over. He hands the win to Bobby Orr, and Mr. Dark will be dark about that one.
Willie Watt, mate, he was all his race. He was just bowling away from Bobby Orr like nobody's business, and then he just bounces bad. Looked like he started to turn into Kahuna corner a little bit early, and that was just too much for his car, and that flipped him over. But Bobby Orr takes the win and now moves up to their number 2 spot to take on the king, Ratbird.
Well, talking of on form, Daddy G has been killing it in the recent weeks. He is going to be tough to beat. Bobby Orr won the toss, takes the inside lane again. They're pretty even heading into KM corner. Oh, Daddy G with a big drift there, slows him down. Bobby Orr gets into the lead. Is Rapper going to catch him? No, he's not. Bobby Orr takes down the champion and takes the #1 spot.
Look at this drift Daddy G was pulling off there. Unfortunately, it slowed him down, and then when he put the gas down too early on the exit, it threw him sideways again, and Bobby Orr was not going to let a chance like that go by him. Puts the hammer down, gives it the beans, and runs down to the finish line to take the win. Congratulations, Bobby Orr.
Well, I'm guessing there's going to be huge celebrations in the Coal Hills Racing Team camp tonight after a win like that. What a spectacular run. We said it before, Bobby Orr has just chipped his way through that list, taking 2 or 3 drivers down at a time every week. He's been consistent and fast, and that car deserves that top spot.
Oh, it sure does, mate. That car is absolutely tuned to perfection, and Bobby Orr doing a great job of pedaling it. I mean, he plays a little bit dirty at times, but that's the Outlaws, man. We're not here to play clean. We're not here to namby-pamby around. We're here to race. It's all about winning, and Bobby Orr does it in style. I mean, that move that he pulled off against Xanthony was just absolutely crazy. And then Daddy G with a very uncharacteristic mistake, but what an awesome set of races.
So another big shuffle up on the list again this week, and that leaves Cat Pirate in the dangerous position of possibly getting knocked off the list next week. So we've got Cody Wilson and Parabellum going up against Kit KM and the Charm for that shot at the #10 spot. Make sure you catch us then. Alright, that's enough for tonight. I'm Tom Spanners Watson, he's Frank the Guru Gibbs. We look forward to seeing you next time.